Hello and welcome to a game trailer reaction, something that I don't do too often, but some of you may know how big of a fan I am of Ryu Gotoku Studio, the Yakuza studio. I have played every single one of their game. Even last year, obviously, I played Dead Souls and Kenzan, which wasn't even translated. That's how much I enjoyed their stuff. And what I would say that, I think like a lot of people, I have been kind of mixed about the recent offering. I think Infinite Worlds was very mixed in terms of story. I think that Pirate Yakuza was fun in some way, but also it didn't really live up to what I wanted of a Majima game. And then I think that Kiwami 3 was a bit of a mess for, what it was supposed to be. I still enjoyed all the games I just listed, like all of them for me are still like a 6, 7 out of 10, right? But yeah, they've been a bit on like a bit of a downfall recently, like not a crazy downfall, but a bit of a downward spiral, yeah. But yeah, I think people have been saying for a bit that, it might be because they're focusing so much on this game, Stranger Than Heaven, which, is going to be massive, is what everybody's saying, right? So yeah, maybe that's the reason. I have been hyped for this game. I have felt a bit mixed with the more fun and bright direction of the recent game. And Stranger Than Heaven seems like it's going to be back to like a really mostly serious, brutal kind of action story. I'm sure there'll still be the usual like silliness, and I'm gonna love it nonetheless. But yeah, I'm pretty hyped about this game. I mean, I don't know. The fact that they're taking so long to make it, kind of like back in the day, they took like 2 or 3 years to make Yakuza 5. And while that game, people are very mixed about, I absolutely love it. I mean, it's a top 3 game for me. Yeah, the fact that they're taking so long to make it makes me kind of hopeful that it's gonna be great. Also, I don't know if it's gonna be like in the actual Yakuza timeline. I've seen some speculation that people think it might be, like the rise of the Dojima family. It could be interesting. It could be interesting. So yeah, anyway, let's watch this trailer. I think there was one trailer before, which was like back at the Video Game Award of 2 years ago maybe, or 1 year ago, I forget. It didn't show too much, except the game looks like it might be a bit more like a Souls-like in terms of difficulty. Anyway, let's see this trailer. I'm so hyped. Yeah, I really can't wait for this game. I really hope that this game is freaking amazing and it's a rebound for like, RGG Studio. Link for the video in the description, the link to the Xbox channel, which I was kind of surprised that this would be revealed at a Xbox show, not a PlayStation 1, Link to my Discord, streaming on Patreon, if you want to follow. Sorry, support me and all that, and follow me. I've also got a membership. Stranger Than Heaven, the 5 era reveal trailer. What does that mean? Interesting. Let's go, I'm sorry. Stranger Than Heaven. It's a good name. Oh. Oh, look at this. I don't know the main character's name, but you can't make the "he never killed anyone" joke anymore, it seems. Oh, cool. Seems like there's a bit of emphasis on like moving with your gang. 5 out of 5 cities. Oh, different years. Wow. One of them, I mean, if it is in the Yakuza universe, one of them has to be Kamurocho, right? Kamurocho back in the day. Oh shit. Oh, nice. Man, look at this. This is gonna be awesome. Like a period piece in this kind of time period in Japan. I don't know if there's any game that really do that, outside of maybe like visual novel, right? This is gonna be awesome. Look at this. Mini games. boss fight. Who's this guy? Mystics. Release date has to be this year, right? Nice. I mean, again, I'm someone who has been burned many times by being too hype about something, an anime, a game. I have been burned many times, and yet I can't help it. Like, looking at this, I can't help but have, like, a very big expectation. Okay. That was really cool. I mean, again, at first I thought it was going to be just one time period, but it said 5 time period. Wait, where was it? Let's go back. The mallet. Is that the one you used to pound mochi? There was a bit of driving. I wonder if this is cutscene or if there's gonna be any kind of driving. Yeah. 5 out of 5 cities. That's crazy. I wonder if it means like, in 1920, for example, you're in one city, and then you go to another city in a different time, or if it means that every city is gonna have like 5 versions of the 5 different years. That would be insane. Probably not. 1915, so middle of World War One. Okay. 29, 43. 43 middle of World War II. Now that's gonna be really interesting. And then 51. Wait, is this camera show? Doesn't that looks like the gate a little bit behind? It could be Kamurocho. This could be like a Tenkaichi Street. No? Maybe. And then 65, man. The game takes place over quite a long time. 40 years of Japan. Okay, like this is the Kamurocho gate, yeah. Yeah. Man. I can't tell you how hype I am about this. Look at this. Dragon Engine, I assume. I kind of love that the gameplay looks a lot more brutal, right? I mean, in the first 3-week trailer they had already shown that a little bit. Maybe I'm playing that this time we won't play as much of a, trying not to kill too many people kind of guy, because Kiryu does kill people. But yeah, like people who are just actually brutal Yakuza, that could be interesting. Yeah. I still play Yakuza, man. Man, I want to pose at like everything. Like, who's this guy? Is he like, I feel like he could be like a Komaki replacement as a like martial art master or something. Alright. Okay. I mean, seriously. I am so hyped about this game. I assume it has to come out this year. I mean, hopefully it comes out when it's actually cooked and really finished. Yeah, but cannot wait. Again, like, despite everything that has happened with some of the recent releases, I'm still, I can still say pretty easily that like the Yakuza franchise is my favorite franchise of game of all time. I've never had so much fun, and it helps that there's so many games. But they're definitely like a bit on the down low right now, and it feels like they need something to, like to come back up, right? And yeah, again, I mean, maybe it's a bit of a copium kind of thing, but I do hope that, the recent release being kind of lackluster is because they've been working so much on this game that, less resource went into the other release. Not that it really justifies it, but I hope that, yeah, Stranger Than Heaven will be epic. Anyway, really, really hype. Seriously. Okay. Yeah, the top comment is about the soundtrack, which is just like drums, right? It sounds pretty sick. Huh? That was cool. That was cool. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. I'll definitely be doing more trailers if some come out. Maybe not everything because I don't want to be too spoiled, you know. But yeah, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys next time. See you.